All right, today we are going on an absolutely epic cosmic journey. We're going to follow a single piece of rock from the silent, empty void of space all the way to its fiery, dramatic arrival right here on our planet. So let's dive right in.
Come on, I think we've all been there, right? You're outside on a clear night, you see that brilliant streak of light just flash across the darkness, and you think, quick, make a wish. It feels kind of magical.
Well, what if I told you that the name shooting star is, well, it's one of the biggest mix-ups in all of astronomy. What you're really seeing is something else entirely. And today, we're going to solve this little cosmic mystery together.
So, to really get what's going on up there, we've got to rewind. Let's go all the way back to the very beginning of our little space rocks adventure.
Okay, I want you to picture this. You're out in the cold, dark emptiness of space, maybe somewhere in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. And all around you are these countless little fragments of rock and metal, just floating. These are basically the leftovers from when our solar system was born. So, as long as this rock is just drifting around out there, minding its own business in the vacuum of space, it has a name. It's a meteoroid. The key thing to remember is its location. If it's in space, it's a meteoroid. But its quiet, lonely life is about to get a whole lot more interesting. Okay, and this is where the action really starts. Our lonely little meteoroid gets bumped or knocked off its path, and suddenly it's on a collision course with a big blue planet, Earth. And it isn't moving slowly. I mean, we are talking about incredible speeds, 25,000 miles per hour, or even faster. To put that in perspective, that is just mind-bogglingly fast. So fast that when it slams into our atmosphere, something truly spectacular happens. Now, here's a cool little detail. It's not actually on fire like a log in a fireplace. It's all about friction and air pressure. Hitting our atmosphere at that speed compresses the air in front of it so intensely that it heats up to thousands of degrees. And that heat makes the rock glow like a star. And that right there, that beautiful glowing streak of light we call a shooting star, that brings us to the second name on our list. It's a meteor. So, and this is the crucial part, the meteor isn't the rock itself. It's the event. It's the light show, the phenomenon of that rock burning up as it tears through our atmosphere. So the big question is, does anything make it through that insane fiery plunge? I mean, what happens next? Well, sometimes the answer is a big yes. You know, the truth is, most of them don't. The vast majority, especially those little sand grain-sized guys, just get totally vaporized. Poof! They turn into dust way up there. But the bigger ones, the tougher ones, they can power right through. And for those tough ones that do survive, if a piece actually makes it all the way to the ground and lands, it gets its third and final name. It becomes a meteorite. This is the real deal, the cosmic traveler you could actually pick up and hold in your hand. Okay, so why should we care? I mean, they're just space rocks, right? Well, not exactly. These aren't just any old rocks. They're like little messages sent to us from the very beginning of our solar system. So when scientists find one, they usually sort them into three main types. You've got your stony meteorites, which are the most common. Then you've got iron ones, which are super dense and are thought to be pieces of the cores of ancient, shattered planets. And finally, the really rare stony iron ones. Each one is a priceless time capsule, literally 4.6 billion years old, telling us about the ingredients that made everything we know. And you know, this whole process can get turned up to 11. Sometimes our planet Earth flies right through a cosmic dust bunny, basically, the dusty trail of debris left behind by a comet. When that happens, we don't just see one meteor, we see a meteor shower with dozens or even hundreds of streaks per hour. That's what's happening during famous events like the Perseids every August. Whew, okay, that was a whirlwind tour, right? From deep space to the ground beneath our feet. So let's do a super quick recap just to make sure we've got these names straight. All right, let's break it down one last time, super simple. A meteoroid is the rock when it's still out there floating in space. A meteor is that beautiful streak of light we see when it hits the atmosphere. And a meteorite is the actual piece that survives the fall and lands on Earth. Just think, space, sky, ground. Meteoroid, meteor, meteorite. Easy, right? And there you have it. The cosmic mystery is solved. So next time you're outside and you see that incredible flash of light, you'll know exactly what's happening. You're not just wishing on a star. You are witnessing the fiery final moments of a space rock's incredible journey to Earth. How cool is that? So I'm going to leave you with a little something to think about. If you actually found a weird rock in your backyard, what clues, what signs would you look for that would tell you it wasn't from Earth, but was a real-life visitor from the cosmos? Think about the journey it took. What would that fiery trip do to it? Thanks for joining me.